Welcome to Le Petit Verdun, a rare jewel in the heart of the Franschhoek wine valley. Set on a picturesque hectare of land, this estate is a symphony of contemporary elegance and country charm. Every detail is designed for a life of refinement, with breathtaking mountain vistas and luxurious amenities at every turn. Le Petit Verdun is the pinnacle of country estate living, where tranquility, elegance, and nature exist in perfect harmony.
Welcome back to another episode here on Aliya Homes. Today we have finally made it out to the tranquil wine valley of Franschhoek in Cape Town, South Africa, and we're about to tour a country estate called Le Petit Verdun. Now, this home blends country charm with modern luxury. It is absolutely phenomenal. Right now we're on the motor court. Behind me is the driveway which comes in right from the road along this gravel pathway. The gravel pathway splits into, and you've got another motor court on the other side attached to a guest house. Now right in the middle, and you can see it from the driveway beautifully, is a koi pond water feature. It adds a beautiful sound, adds to the tranquil vibe, and the driveway is lined with these 10-meter tall cypress fern trees, adding to that luxury country elegance driving in to your country estate. Now, attention to detail was not spared on this property. From here I can see the stables and an office, an old barn area which was converted. I'm so excited to get started. Now, before we go any further, let's discuss the listing details of this property. So, it has 9 bedrooms in total, 4 in the main residence and 5 in the guest house. It has 10 bathrooms, sitting on a lot size of 10,007 square meters, which is a cozy 1 hectare. Massive property. It has space on the motor court and the garages for 12 cars. Guys, I cannot wait to get started. But before we go any further into the house, I'd like to give mention to these cars around us because they are just so beautiful and so unique. To my left, the furthest car is a Triumph TR6. Over here, we have a Jaguar D-Type. This is a replica of the original car that won the Le Mans race. And over here to my right is a Rolls-Royce from 1963 called the Silver Cloud 3. Now, a lot of Rolls-Royce enthusiasts will say this was the last Rolls-Royce produced. And that's the older generation of Rolls-Royce enthusiasts. They will say this is the pinnacle of Rolls-Royce. Now, let's go inside, shall we? Come with me. Before we head on inside, I ought to let you know the listing price. It's being sold at 68 million Rand, which is only $3.7 million. All right, guys, let's head inside this grand entranceway. I'll see you there. Stepping through from the courtyard into the foyer. Now, we've got a very heavy wrought iron front door, and I love this. Spanish marbling below, and the Spanish marble does continue up the staircase, and above we've got the bedrooms level with a viewing balcony looking at the foyer. crystal chandelier above, and look how gorgeous it is around me. It's got that French Riviera feel. To my left, we have the original wine cellar of the house, which they've converted into a reading room for the family because they've built another cellar, which we're going to see later in the tour. But still, it's got the vaulted barrel ceiling and glass encasement. Stepping out of the cellar, I'm noticing the oak flooring they have below. And now looking back, this is actually a really good size walk-in cellar. You could have a table and chairs. Coming this way, stepping down into your family living room space, and right in front of me at the backdrop of the garden you have the Franschhoek Valley and the mountain ranges, and you've got horses in the paddocks over there, outside area. Getting ahead of myself, we'll get there in a moment. I want to head this way into the formal lounge area. Come with me. So below on this entire floor we have a herringbone oak flooring, very beautiful farm style fill. And behind me, I just want to draw attention to this real quick. We've got a handcrafted concrete fireplace with a cast iron stove. You can imagine how comfortable and cozy it gets in winter in this room. It's a beautiful lounge. All the interior design in the house is done by the homeowner, except for the wallpaper. The wallpaper has been done in all the rooms where you see wallpaper by a lady called Cara Savin. It is bespoke and super luxurious. There is a TV in here as well. We've got crystal chandelier above, and we've got that vaulted ceiling, and it leads right down into your dining room, which opens up to the kitchen. We've got the crystal chandelier above again and the down lighting. And check this out. Very modern farm style kitchen. We've got a neolith slab, water falling on either side, and it's got that marble effect. Behind me over here, we've got a very, very special chef's oven. It's an agar from Europe. It took 6 months to get here. Very, very unique, very expensive, and I think it just fits this space perfectly. They've built this encasement around that is bespoke. Now, this isn't marble. It's not. It looks like Calcutta marble, but they are very large porcelain slabs that they've done in the backdrop around the kitchen. And above me, we have a vaulted ceiling made out of wine barrels, which is super, super authentic. Behind you, Chris, we've got some built-ins over there, and glass encasement, and a lovely window with Venetian shutters looking over the Franschhoek Valley and the mountains. Now, stepping into this room, it does open up very nicely. We've got the Art Deco tiling below. We've got fridge and freezer. And just next to you, Chris, there is another fridge and freezer. But this is the chef's kitchen, the second kitchen, the pantry, the scullery, another oven and stovetop over here. And over here at the back, we've got the server cupboard, which connects to all the electronics and infotainment system of the home. It does run on a Control 4 infotainment system, which you can play around with from your phone. Through here is another little courtyard that leads to the motor court, and that is your staff access into this space. Now, as you can see, very large, plenty of storage. It doesn't end here. The kitchen does continue slightly down this corridor. Now, you could call this your wet room, your boot. The owners currently call it their boot corridor. As you can see, they leave their boots here. And there's another garage, which we'll see in a moment. But coming in here, I absolutely love this pantry room. The shelving. I don't know if anyone likes organization watching this, you're going to love how organized this pantry is. Oak shelving around, lighting above. I think it's a great place to have your food. Now, these stacking doors, they do open up to another courtyard area, and we'll talk about the outside when we get there. Now I want to show you this. It's the barn style sliding door, which closes off the pantry, and it's got a blackboard. You can write for your family, maybe what you're having for dinner that evening. I think that's a very cool idea. And check this wallpaper. How luxurious is it? Popping with color, very luxurious. It's like art, it's actual artwork on the entire wall. Now, to my left here is one of the garages of the home. Inside, you have all the solar battery packs and inverters, because this house does run on solar in conjunction with the grid. So when the grid, if it does go down or if there's load shedding, the solar power can run the entire house up to 6 hours alone. Now, coming this way, through the kitchen, through the dining room, and we're going to hook a left here into your conservatory lounge area and the piano room. I mean, there's so many words that I want to use right now for this space. It's absolutely exquisite. Well, let's start here, real quick. Piano room, beautifully done. We've got a fan above, and they're just not any ordinary fan. It's got mahogany wood, adding that rich color to the space, and it goes very nicely with the piano. And you can see they've got the rich tones in the furnishings as well. These are bespoke luxury aluminium stacking doors leading out into your garden. Over here we've got the conservatory lounge, very tastefully done. Look at the sun coming into this space. It's just so beautiful. You can see the oak trees around. Now let's head on outside. We've got a shallow staircase taking us down to the poolside. My right and left hedged perfectly. And check that backdrop in your garden. I can't get over it. The Franschhoek Valley and those mountains. Absolutely gorgeous, and we got a gorgeous day out here, guys. So beautiful. And if this isn't your perfect country estate, I don't know what is. And you have hardly seen anything yet, guys, so just keep watching. Over here we have a lounge area and a dining area. Beautiful olive trees behind. Now they're not just there for beauty, they're there for a reason. They're acting as windbreaks from the wind which comes in from this direction over there into this space, and we've got pine trees behind that, all giving the windbreak effect for this area. Lovely pool. We have a water feature in the pool, giving that nice tranquil sound. How gorgeous is that? Really, really nice. Look at this lawn, so perfect. And of course, we've got the paddocks in front of me. So over here is a 20 by 60 square meter dressage arena. The irrigation has been done in a herringbone effect. As you can see, the levels all slope down towards there, and the water travels underneath to the very end of the dressage arena, and there's a pump which pumps all the water which flows from the entire property down into that corner up to the dam behind the farm or next door this property. So it's an amazing design, and this arena has been built to professional standards. It's first class. I would give you more of the details, but I don't know too much about the industry. I don't want to make myself sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it is done to a professional standard, and it has a nice white picket fence around a dark green hedge, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Over here we've got another paddock, and as you can see, it's the guest house. We'll get there a little bit later, and beyond that we have the 15-meter diameter lunging arena for the horses as well. Now, looking back at the property, it is giving me French Riviera vibes. And remember, we are in Franschhoek, guys. If Franschhoek, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, I think it translates to French corner, because the first French colonialists who came to South Africa, they settled here, and of course they planted vineyards, as French people have to do. And Franschhoek became very well known for French architecture around, and it continues in this property with a beautiful modern design. The current owners bought the home in 2016, and they gave it that modern refurbishment, and as you can see, it's just so gorgeous. And to my left over here, I was looking at this area. I think this is a perfect lawn for kids to run around and play. It leads up to the motor court and the koi pond water fountain, which we saw when we first drove into the home. All right, guys, that does finish the bottom area of the house, and I'm going to see you at the staircase to go up to the bedrooms level. We're back at the entrance foyer. We've got the staircase here to my right, leading up to the bedrooms level. Before we go there, I want us to come through this set of doors. We have a powder room for your guests. Again, beautiful wallpaper, bespoke and luxurious. And look at this lovely vanity station. This is a lovely place for your guests to come and freshen up. Now, heading into this bedroom. It could be a fourth bedroom of the home. It doesn't have a bathroom, it wouldn't be an ensuite. Right now they have it as a family office, And it's a great family office. It's overlooking the courtyard. You can, if you're working, you can see your guests arriving. You've got lovely American style shutter blinds, wallpaper again. It's a lovely space. Now, let's go up the stairs. Come with me. So coming up the stairs to the bedroom level, appreciate how it curves, gives that architectural significance in the home. And as we get to the top, we have a lovely balcony overlooking the motor court and your driveway in. Look how exquisite this is. You can see the top of the peaks of the mountains over there, your cypress fern trees. You can hear the quiet fountain, and it's just gorgeous. You can see the stables, and you can really feel how this is an estate property. Now, coming back inside onto the landing, oak flooring continues on the landing area. We have the crystal chandeliers we can see, and your viewing balcony. Now, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. We're going to go into the primary bedroom first. Stepping into your primary bedroom suite. Now, this is a statement of a room. Look at its grand size. I want to cover this way first. Got a lounge area in the middle, the TV. We have surround sound above and air conditioning. And on each side of the bed, we've got these lovely bedside hanging lamps. And from your bed, you've got perfect view of the mountain. And in the morning, it would look so beautiful out there as the sun rises on that side of the house. So it would create a beautiful glow on the mountain. And you'd see the different colors of the greenery as it goes up the mountain. I think it's a fantastic picture to look at as soon as you wake up in the morning. We've got windows on either side of the bed and a luxury wallpaper behind that. Now, coming this way, we do have a balcony area for this primary suite, a private balcony, but we're going to get there in a moment. First, I want us to head into the ensuite. So below us, we have a wooden effect porcelain tile herringbone style, and I think that is fantastic. We've got a very large mirror over here, and behind, you guys might think this is stone. Again, it's a luxury wallpaper, 2 vanity stations on either side, farm style interior and fill, and just next to you, Chris, we have these lovely shutter doors that open up with a perfect view of, just like almost cut out a picture perfect view of the mountain and the Franschhoek Valley below. Now, freestanding bathtub in the middle, can't forget that. Coming this way into your water closet to my right, again, luxury wallpaper and a bidet. And to my left, we have a walk-in dual rain shower. There is Nero Marquina marble. And on this side, the Nero Marquina marble has been beveled subway style brick. And I think that looks really cool. Gives a nice design. And over here, of course, you've got your window bringing in natural light and views of the mountain range. Now, coming this way, let's step onto the balcony. Stepping on to your private balcony for your primary suite. Now, to my right, we have a lovely little alfresco dining nook. Sun lounges over here. We're overlooking your pool area. You're right there, Chris. Your head on the light. You good? Okay, cool. So we're overlooking your pool area and your equestrian estate. Guys, this home is situated in the perfect spot in Franschhoek. We're a 2-minute drive away from the Franschhoek town center. And all around this property, we have vineyards. You can see them behind me and in front of the property and along all the mountain ranges. It is just fantastic. Remember, Franschhoek is the culinary capital of South Africa. Has some of the best restaurants on your doorstep, and the new age wine, the new world wine from this region, in my opinion, is the best in the world. And this home, as a country estate, is phenomenal. All right, guys, we're finishing up the primary suite, and we're going to see you in the safety room they have on this level for the owners and their family. We find ourselves now in the safety room of the home. I couldn't disclose to you where it is on this level. They have it furnished as a gym room or a studio room. It does have that luxurious wallpaper again and mirror closets behind floor to ceiling. So it is the perfect gym space. However, if you wanted to convert it into a walk-in closet, this would be the perfect room for that. Now I'm gonna head back out through that door. As you can see, it does have security shutters as well and a panic button here, which alerts the security authority. Now I'm gonna head back to the landing and I'll see you there. So we're back at the landing. I want to check out the second bedroom on this level. Soft carpeting below again, built-in wardrobes, lovely furnishings in here, and just behind you, Chris, there is a Juliet-style balcony. I've got to go there. You're going to have to swivel around it. It is so beautiful. Look at your cypress ferns, over 10 feet tall, 10 meters tall. We've got beautiful cars below. Rolls Royce. This looks so classic over there. What a beautiful time of day. Oak tree over here. Oh, I love this home so much. The moldings on the ceiling and stepping in to the ensuite bathroom. We've got, again, a marble below, walk-in shower, freestanding bathtub, and sash window. There's sash windows on this upstairs, guys. Sorry, I haven't mentioned that, but all the bedrooms have sash windows up here. And again, a nice heritage style, farm style design. Now let's head across the landing again to see the third bedroom upstairs. Just in front of me over here, we have the linen closet. And through this door, we have the third bedroom. The oak flooring continues in this bedroom. As you can see, right now it's furnished as a kid's bedroom or a day nursery. Juliet-style balcony again, overlooking the motor court. And oak trees. It is gorgeous out there. And behind you, Chris, we have the ensuite bathroom, travertine tiles all around, and dual walk-in shower, freestanding bathtub, and a double vanity station. All right, guys, so that does finish up the main residence of the house. And now we're going to take a little walk across the motor court to check out a very, very special barn, another office, and then the stables and the guest house. A lot to come. I'll see you there. All right, guys, so we're back at the motor court. We're on the driveway and we're at the fork. So behind you, Chris, is the guest house, and we're gonna get there a little bit later. To my left, it goes down to the main residence and the garage. You can see the lining of the cypress trees. We've got massive oak trees as well around this property. Now we're gonna head in through here to the old converted barn. Now it was the original barn on the property many decades ago, and it's been converted into a study for the current owner. And around it, they've just landscaped it beautifully with citrus trees. We have lime trees, orange trees, and lemon trees. The lawn is beautiful, and we enter into a cocktail courtyard. Now, I don't particularly know the name of this tree. If any of you do, please put it in the description below. It flowers once a year, and we're lucky enough to come at the time that it's flowering. It stands majestically in the center of this gravel courtyard, al fresco dining right here. And I think this is a lovely spot in the evening, like right now, to sit and have a drink. And it's part of your study. Now, I'm going to get there in a moment. Behind that fence, we've got 5 borehole tanks. It does lead into a UV filtration system and ozone filtration system, which supplies the house with drinkable water and the entire irrigation system. Another really cool thing to note, the home has an automated irrigation system with a remote control. You can walk around to the different parts, different spots of the house, and you press a button and it recognizes where you are and it turns on the irrigation system for that area. I think that is very unique, and I just wanted to mention it. Now, let's head on up the stairs and take a look at the converted barns. Another nice seating area. Heading inside. I love these doors with the glass panels and the wrought iron around. Check the size of this study. Now, right now, the current homeowner is using it as his office. But this can easily be converted to a very large gentleman's lounge. As you can see, it does have a bar area. It's got fans. It does have air conditioning as well and surround sound built in. So it could really be an amazing gentleman's lounge, or you could convert it into a very large studio, art studio, gym studio. Now in front of me, Chris keeps pointing at it. He's dying for me to mention. This came out of Winston Churchill's Whitehall apartment in London in the 1950s. So this was Winston Churchill's couch, and it's here. The owner got it on auction. And as you can see, he hasn't actually had it restored. It's still in the exact same condition as it came out of his apartment. I'm sure it's faded over time. He probably didn't have it like this, did he? But anyways, now through that door over there, we have another office or storage room, and it does have a full bathroom as well. That's the 10th bathroom of the home. Now, coming down this way, we've got another kitchen area, and really it's a full kitchen. You've got an oven, stovetop, fridge, freezer, dishwasher, plenty of cabinetry, and a microwave, and a coffee machine. It's like another whole kitchen in the house. That brings it to 4 kitchens in this home. Okay, come with me. Now, through this door is a champagne wine cellar, leaving the best till last. Come with me. Stepping on inside. How amazing is this? Now you'll understand why the owners converted the original wine cellar in the foyer to a library, because they built this a champagne wine cellar. Now the flooring below are old wine barrel tops converted into flooring, and as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. And check out this champagne collection behind me. Now you'll absolutely love this, guys. It is being sold with the property. That's right, you heard me correct. This champagne collection, which goes from Bollinger from 1992. You've got Cristal, Rodura Cristal, Renard Blanc de Blancs. You've got, this is an incredible collection. I'm not going to stand here going through everything. But oh my goodness.
I did speak to the owner, and he did mention there will be 3 or 4 that he will be taking with him, because it did take him a couple years to find these bottles.
Oh, absolutely. We've got a Paul Roger Winston Churchill edition as well from 2004.
I think that is one of the ones going...
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I should have shown that one. Okay, fine. But look, guys, this is really a cherry on top. So most of the champagne in this collection will be coming with the house. And look how beautiful and authentic it is in here with the red brick. And there's plenty of space. We've got a 6-seater table in the middle for tastings. I think this is so cool. And another bar fridge and a little ice sink over there. All right, guys, that does finish the champagne cellar and the home office. And now we'll see you next door at the cottage. Stepping out of the converted barn, we're going to head right next door to the cottage. Now, the owners call this the Owl Cottage, because every year they have a resident owl who perches herself upon the door. And one year she laid a couple of eggs, and the owlets hatched, and they actually moved the owlets to that side of the courtyard to protect them from the dogs. And from then on, it's known as Owl Cottage. Inside we have 2 bedrooms, a fully equipped kitchen, a nice courtyard area. It's fully furnished, fully ensuite bathroom as well, with a freestanding bathtub. It is a fantastic Airbnb option to use as a honeymoon suite. All right, guys, now let's head across this driveway. You'll see that we find ourselves right by the iron-wrought gates. These open up beautifully, and you can see the entranceway from here and the mountain backdrop driving into the property. To my right is the entrance to the stables. Now, I really want to point this out. The owners did stress this to me. This is a soft rubber brick lay for the horses' hooves, and it's throughout the stables area. It goes down to the other paddocks and the dressage arena that we saw earlier, and the jumping arena. So the stables consist of 3 4x4 square meter stables for the horses, looked after in mint condition. In the middle, we've got a 2-story attack room with a full kitchen as well. And beyond that, there's another 3 stables, also 4x4 square meters, which is quite large for stables if you don't know. And beyond that, we've got some chickens, some hens, some roosters, and I believe there are sheep as well. Or is that the other side that's by the lake, the pond on the other side?
Yeah, that's the other side.
So as you can see, full stables, maintained and looked after beautifully for the horses. All right, guys, now let's head down this way. And as you can see how stunning this estate is, we're gonna hook a right and go to the guest house. I'll see you there. So guys, we're about to tour the guest house. Behind me here is the motor court, and we come through this lovely archway. We've got an oak tree to my right, lovely pathway leading down to this heritage building. So to my right over here, we have the stables. As you can see, we've got the horses in the paddocks, and their footpath down to the arenas is just behind you, Chris, with the soft rubber padded bricks. Now, let's walk towards the guest house. Turning and facing it, we can see the original tin roof on top, which is fantastic. This is considered a heritage building. This was the original home on the property before the main residence was built. That's nice to mention. Lovely landscape lawn. We've got bicycles here because currently the owners run this place as an Airbnb, and it can be taken over as a going concern. And these bikes are here for guests to enjoy and ride around Franschhoek. I think it's time we step inside. Stepping in to the guest house, we're immediately greeted in the lounge area. This home does have 2 lounges. As you can see, it has that heritage feel, proper old farm style here in South Africa, really cozy. Down this wing to the right has 3 guest bedrooms, all en suite. Now, coming through this way into the kitchen, grand style farm kitchen. It feels, you can feel the history in here. You can feel the energy of the families that would have resided on this estate for decades. And over here, we've got the oven. Through this door is the pantry area and laundry room. Over here is a very cool pantry as well. Nice cupboard. And there's a door there for staff access and another courtyard for this property. Coming through this way, we have a travertine tile below us, and this covers the flooring in the guest house. Stepping into the second lounge, we have a lovely fireplace in here. This guest house would even be perfect in the winter for guests to come. And you could use it, of course, as an Airbnb, or you could keep it for your family and friends as a place for them to stay when they come and visit you. This room does have access as well to the outside courtyard and pool area. We're going to get there in a moment. Come with me first. We're going to step through bedroom number 2. It does lead to the primary suite. Beautifully furnished, views outside, and a lovely ensuite bathroom. You've got your walk-in shower. You have the porcelain tiled around as well. Now, stepping out of the guest suite, let's move into the primary bedroom. Stepping on into the primary bedroom suite. Now, this is a very special bedroom. I was fortunate enough to stay here last night, and waking up in this bed to that view with the mountain, the dressage arena in front of me, and the sunrise came up that way. It was shining on that mountain. You can see all the different colors, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous waking up here. Very large primary bedroom. It does have access behind you, Chris, to the outside. We'll get there in a moment. Coming through this way, beautiful primary suite, the ensuite, walk-in shower over here, freestanding bathtub, double vanity station, and a water closet to my right. Now, I think it's time we head on outside. Now, this is important to note. All the doors have an insect net guard, so at night time you don't get those pesky mosquitoes or flies coming into your space. Stepping on outside to this magnificent outdoor area. We've got the pool behind me over here, and just look at these views for a moment. So you're overlooking the dressage arena and the jumping arena to my right. We've got the landscape of Franschhoek, the ever-changing landscape with the seasons and the weather. It looks so beautiful. We've got sun lounges over here to my right, coming this way. Oh, we've got a trampoline for the kids, and we've got a little jungle gym here for the kids as well. It's pretty neat. Built-in barbecue, formal dining table outside, and another lounge area. Access back into the first lounge, and down that corridor, as I mentioned, there's another 3 guest bedrooms. All right, guys, that does wrap up the guest house, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, that does bring us to the end of another episode here on Aliya Homes, touring Le Petit Verdun, this country estate out here in Franschhoek, Cape Town, South Africa. And Chris, Ryan, and myself have absolutely loved this property. It is the first listing we have out here in Franschhoek, and I don't think we could be off to a better start. Now, a couple of things to mention, which I forgot to mention in the tour. The equestrian field and arena can be turned into vineyards. So you can modify this land to be a private vineyard escape. And also there are staff quarters. The cottage can be turned into staff quarters as well. And we'd like to thank the owners for inviting Aliya Homes in to get this on the market for you guys. And a reminder, it's listed at 68 million rand, which is $3.7 million. And if you would like to purchase, just send me a WhatsApp or an email. My contact details are in the section below. We would love to know your guys' thoughts on the design, the layout, and the feel of this magnificent property. So drop that in the comment section below as well. Like and subscribe, and I'm going to enjoy a nice glass of wine, watch the horses, and I'll see you next time.